Pretty sure that is live.
Are we live? Hi.
I don't know if we're live. View your live stream.
Oh, we are.
Oh, we are live.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
You have to turn it down. Oh, it's quite new to us, this is actually.
I know.
So we've actually never gone live and done a question.
We haven't, have we?
No, we haven't.
It'd be interesting to see.
What I might do, I might get a laptop and then we can put it in front of us. And then...
No, because it should come up
Oh,
on
will it
here.
come up on there? That's fine. As long as it does.
Let me just change it. Live chat. It's quite far behind. Believe it or not.
I know.
Can't tell if anyone's
Anyway.
on
I Can it tell if I was on? I was going to say something to you, but I forgot now. Come up on my phone.
though. Oh, has
Oh,
it?
2 people are on.
2 people. It's probably
Probably.
me and me.
Probably me and you.
Probably.
Anyways, so the house that we did earlier,
Yes.
the history goes back from like 18. So the first person that lived there, the history goes back to 1802.
1802.
1802.
Oh.
That's when they were born. However, I think it was passed down in generations.
Didn't you say it was like live? You said it was grade 2 listed building.
It is grade, yeah, it is grade 2 listed building, and there was actually planning permission that was put in. I think it's something to do with a right of walkway. I think they wanted to like demolish it.
Okay.
So
I can't tell whether this has gone live on public or not.
it is live because it came up on my phone. So if it didn't go live in public, then it wouldn't come on the phone. He's worrying that it's not gone live. But I'm telling him it is. So if there's anyone watching,
Ask us a question.
or send a message and say hi.
Yes. Let me have a look, see.
We're so useless.
Is it so easy being behind the camera.
It is actually. Wait, we are behind the camera.
Ah, no.
Hello.
But is anyone there?
Oh dear.
Is anyone there?
You know, we've literally not long got back actually from an explore.
No, we ain't.
So we kind of done some map surfing and that.
Oh,
And then...
someone's on.
Oh, Danny. Evening, a few questions please. Danny to me. Hi Danny to me.
You alright, Danny?
Danny.
Any questions you got? Type them out and we'll try and answer them the best we can.
Yes, we will indeed. Where in England are you? So we actually live in Northamptonshire. However, we don't actually find many places around here.
We do find a few.
A few, yeah,
Yeah,
few.
there's a few, but there's not many around where we are. I mean, a lot of the places we got to travel far. Like we spent quite a few hours today looking for places. So
yeah, we did a live. So if you haven't seen that, have a look at it.
yeah, have a look.
It's quite cool actually. It's like an old farmhouse.
Whereabouts are you from, Danny? It takes a while for it to come up. So it's quite.
Yeah, no, far
It's quite behind, isn't it? It says on mine that no one's up. Just put my foot down. It says that no one's on it on mine. Maybe going live was a wrong idea.
No.
No, well.
People have got questions. Oh, Manchester.
Oh, Manchester.
We've been to Manchester, haven't we?
Yeah, there's quite a lot around there.
Yeah. I can't remember which ones we did in Manchester though.
Yeah, it's a lot towards the south, a lot towards sort of Chester area.
Yeah, Chester. There's quite a few in Chester actually.
Where else is there? There's begins with a W. Wrexham.
Wrexham, yeah. Where's
Hi Pat, you alright? Lincolnshire, yes. We go there quite a bit actually.
We do actually, yeah, we do go there quite a bit. Wait, where's Lincolnshire?
Her geography's crap.
Lincoln.
Her geography is rubbish.
Lincoln, isn't that up? That's up from us, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that like Skeg?
So you know where we went?
Is that Skegness?
Yeah.
Oh yay! Oh yeah, we
Say
do go
like
that
around
way.
Skeggy. Well, yeah, we go around there.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we did quite a few places around there. Some of the video. I think the problem is you can't say the videos, because if I say the videos, then anyone can watch this and then find the locations.
Yes, that is true actually.
So, but yeah, we do go Lincolnshire.
Right, honestly and true, where is the most interesting place you have been? Oh God.
I'm trying to think. Most interesting place.
There's quite a few, you know. Quite a few of the recent ones that we've done. There's been just so much stuff in there, and you're just blown away. You walk in there and you're like, wow, like how can this just be left like? And also you walk in and you think, how can someone live like this as well with like all these things like just here? But you know what? I don't think I've got a. Which one would you say?
I don't know. I enjoy all of them.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all good in their own unique way. There's always little bits. You know, you always find that this place didn't have certain bits in, and that. Oh God.
I just think they're all interesting
Yeah,
to us,
they
to be
are.
fair, because it's like we
And
love
it
doing
depends
that.
on the history as well. Like,
Yeah.
I find it quite interesting. Like, we did one that was quite close to home actually.
Yes.
We had the caravan in the back, and the two. So the couple lived till they're in their 90s and they died, and the daughter is in a.
Well, she was, yeah. She's passed
disabled.
away. I think
Yeah.
she passed away.
Did she pass?
I
Yeah.
think she passed away, yeah.
So she passed away as well, but that's like a really nice place.
I love doing the history. Like, as soon as we go in there, I get like the names and that and everything I can, and then I'm like searching to do the history. So I think they're all interesting for us.
They are.
Alison Nash. Hi, I love your explores and how detailed and caring you both are to the people you live there. Oh, thank you.
I wanted to ask.
We do. We do try. You know, at the end of the day, it's still technically someone's house. Someone lived there. Someone spent their life there and spent the end of their life there, and you know, we respect it as much as we would respect our own house.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, that's someone else's belongings. There's history to them.
Yeah.
And some of that stuff, just because they're left there, they might not have any living relatives to pass it on to. So some of that stuff might be like sentimental to whoever was there. I mean, I don't know if you guys believe in like paranormal stuff.
Oh, that's one of our next questions.
And stuff like that. So, you know, if you do believe in that, you know, the last thing I want is something following me home.
Well, that's Danny.
Haunting me. Is that what
Danny's just read. Have you ever thought of doing night
a Ouija
explorations? And if so, would you ever consider doing a Ouija board or not?
Right, so
nighttime.
we don't do nighttime. Well, we do. We have done, but not very often. And the reason being is some of these places, although they're abandoned, the neighbours don't want to draw attention to them. They don't want people in there. And the last thing you want to be doing is you want to be in there with a light going off in a place that's meant to be pitch black, and the last thing you want is the police being called. So, not a big fan of the dark.
You can't really, it's not the same, you know, going at night and then going in the day. In the day, you just see everything. You
appreciate more.
Yeah,
as well.
you do. You see everything, and when it's dark, it does feel a bit more creepy and that. But using a Ouija board, no. We have been in a few houses. Like I always get like happy like vibes or sad vibes, and I kind of some houses they just have that feeling about them which don't feel nice. Some have a really nice feeling about them, but I would do like paranormal stuff if I was with someone else who actually knew how to do it properly.
Yeah.
However, we don't really
clued
explore
up on it with anyone else anyway, do we?
No, we don't explore. It's just us two.
Yes, we normally just we stick to each other kind of thing. So I got Sam. What's your favourite place that you've visited? Again, Sam, same as before. Really, we don't really have a favourite. I mean.
No.
There's favourite bits that I've come across within places, so I do really.
Although the recent one we put up, I think that was really enjoy
that. That
one.
was good.
The doctors.
Depends what you're after, don't you? Like we went to one yesterday, and although it was like a nice time capsule, there wasn't loads, but to me, like sometimes less is more.
Yeah, it is. I agree.
So. When you get there and you want to take some pictures and stuff, you just if there's loads of stuff, it's the same when you're doing videos. It's very hard to start picking on stuff because you could be there hours doing it, couldn't you?
Well, we are there hours.
Yeah, but, I mean, you could literally spend hours doing a video and you're trying to go through everything. So sometimes, less is more, I think.
Yeah.
What's yours? That's what I wanted to ask. What's your favourite video been so far? Same with Honesty and Truth. So, I'd love to know what yours has been, to be honest.
Alison said, yes, love the backstories you find out. Oh, thank you. That is like my favourite.
Yeah.
I spent hours. I would literally be sat on the sofa, my spare time, and I'd just be searching them, finding out.
It's today, we did that little live today in the old farmhouse.
Yeah.
And the minute we got in the car, she's doing all the history on it and found out, it's a Grade 2 listed building, been in the family since 1802.
That's 70. Is that 17th century?
Yes.
17th century, yeah.
House, yeah. So, she loves doing that. So that's your fun part, isn't it?
It is. Do you report to the authorities that you have that? No, we don't mainly because I'm sure they know about them. There are so many out there, and in all honesty, they don't care.
We did report one to the authorities, but that's because it was a weed farm.
Oh yeah. So it was in
Wales.
It was in Wales, and we had this house marked down. Someone else actually gave it to us. They'd done it, I think, about a year back. So we went there, and there was all this plastic sheeting, but there was a hole through the plastic sheeting, weren't there?
Mm.
So I said to Chris, I was like, put my phone in and take some pictures. So we did, and as soon as he saw the pictures, he was like, they're growing weed, 100%, they're growing weed. And I was like, how do you know? He was like, well, the plastic sheeting on the window so the smell can't get out. What else was there?
There was a big ventilator as well, hose pipes all running in there.
Yeah, and at the front of the house, you could actually smell it.
Weed, yeah.
Yeah, really strong. So we were like, oh God, what do we do? So yeah, we were...
But, so I gave, before I knew it was a weed farm, I actually gave the location to someone I know.
Oh, did you?
And they gave it to Finders Beepers, history seekers.
I did
and they went there and they got pulled over by the police when they were leaving Wales.
Did they?
So,
what, for being
guys,
there?
Yeah, so...
Oh, wow.
Finders Beepers, history seekers, very sorry. That was me. I got you arrested. Didn't mean to.
Did they get arrested?
I don't think they got arrested, but got you pulled over. So I am sorry about it. It's quite funny though when you think about it. Hampton Court.
Oh wait, you missed Pat.
Oh, sorry.
Pat.
But,
It's incredibly interesting to me as I have been collecting old stuff for years and almost always know what these strange old things are. Do you know what?
You're the subscriber I love, because when I'm going round and I'm chatting absolutely complete random rubbish that I think I know what it is, it's people like you that could come on the comments and go, no, this is what it is, and I don't care if I look an idiot because I don't know what stuff is. I'm more than happy to learn, and I now know, for instance, when I'm going around, I'm like, oh, that's a tea dispenser. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
this
no,
is
you
that.
start seeing similar stuff.
And I start remembering it. So, Yeah, no, thank you. I really appreciate the comments that people leave.
Yeah, we actually do. To be fair, we ask you guys because
Yeah.
you guys know more than we do, and we see things. And I'm always like, Chris, what's this? And he's like, I don't know. I'm like, I want to know what it is though. But then I think, oh, he would have asked, in the video, and I know one of you
I
guys
tend to.
would have.
There's a lot of people that do comment and they go, oh no, it's this is this, and they point things out. So I find it quite interesting.
Yeah.
Hampton Court. I'm trying to think what was Hampton Court.
Hampton Court. What's Hampton Court?
That was Honesty and Truths. Hampton Court is very mysterious.
Sorry, we're gonna have to ask you.
I don't know.
What do you mean by Hampton Court?
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Is that a place we haven't been to, or? Oh, hi, Kieran. Good evening, and Gaynor.
Gaynor.
You're always late, aren't you?
She
You're always
comes on
late.
the premieres, actually, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does, but she's always late.
Is she?
Yeah, you're always late.
Is
It's
there,
alright. We'll let you off.
Alright, let's have a look. Is that all the questions that everyone's got?
It is. Surely people must have more.
What's your guys' favourite explore? Like, even if what's your favourite explore that you've seen?
I'm only joking, Gaynor. You ain't got to say sorry. Yeah, what is your favourite explore? We'd like to know. And also, we always ask the question, like, what kind of places would you guys like to see us doing? So,
yes.
We do a lot of houses, but we have done cinemas, we've done a theatre before, we've done brickworks, haven't we?
Yeah, we did Stuart. I mean, that was like a horrendous video, because
That
was the very first one, and I didn't put any sound on it or anything. It was just me walking around with a camera.
We've still got it on there though. We're not going to delete it because that's what
progress.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, progress. But that's now knocked down. It's been.
It got knocked down last weekend, I think.
Last weekend it got knocked down.
It did. That was strictly brickworks.
But there's lots out there other than houses.
There is.
And I love doing.
You love doing industrial.
I love
places.
industrial units.
I'm not so keen.
Yeah, I love the industrial units. I like the asylums as well. I do.
Oh yeah,
I do like the asylums.
There's not many asylums left though in the.
No, they're either
in the
being
UK.
converted or knocked down.
Yeah, there you go. That's one for you, Samantha Lawrence. What's the music called at the beginning of your videos?
Right. So I can't pronounce the guy's name.
Don't look at me.
He's a Swedish guy. So if you put in OOYY, I think it's like Ui or something, and the song's called Ganja.
Ganja.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like that guy's music. I mean, I find that you can do it quite well on put on a lot of videos and that.
Yeah. Hampton Court Palace. No, we haven't done that.
Feed and Half, Fifth Wife of Henry VIII. No, don't think we've done Hampton
No,
Court.
we haven't. But if it's somewhere that's doable, we'd definitely have a look into it.
I'll have a look at that tonight.
We have a Google. Gotta love Google. Oh, Gaynor thinks industrial units would be good.
Yes. Like we did the Honey Monster Factory, didn't we?
Oh, that was a good one.
That was good. I enjoyed that.
Good.
And we went right to the top, and then you can see all.
Oh yeah.
It's in. Well, there's no point saying. It's obvious where it is. I mean, it's in South London.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see like Wembley and that from the top of the
Yeah,
roof.
you could. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, so it's obvious like that's in London.
That was really high up though.
If you can get in there, fair play. Like it's quite hard. Security's quite hard. They've got dogs and that there.
But we didn't actually. To be fair, we've
been twice, didn't we? We went at night.
We went at night, and we went because you have to get down through the basement, and we went into the bottom of the basement, and it was scary.
It was creepy. Yeah,
it was. Yeah.
Hi Wayne. Yep, this is our living room.
It is.
Thought it'd be easier to do it from the living room than do it upstairs.
In the study,
In the study bit.
We have got a study, but it's our house is actually four floors.
Four floors.
Four floors. So the study is literally on the fourth floor.
Castles. Yes, castles. That I would love to do, but
Most
tell
of them
me
are National
where.
Trust.
I was going to say the problem is where do you find abandoned castles that aren't just ruins? Do you know what I mean? Unless you go abroad somewhere. I think there's quite a few like in France or somewhere like that, but
Isn't there a few in Scotland? I believe.
Scotland, yeah, I'd love to go to Scotland.
Well, yeah,
to go
we've got
Scotland.
that on our list to do, Scotland.
Yeah,
We do want to go abroad as well. We'd like to go somewhere like Germany. Was it Germany? Where else? France? Belgium. You know,
Yes.
but I guess COVID. Yeah.
I think the one which was in town full of the most amazing antiques I've ever seen. Loved it. Last one. Pat, yeah. Yes, John's house.
Last but one.
Yeah,
John's house.
I put it up on Wednesday. John's house, 100 years of history. She doesn't.
I do. I'm trying to think.
Yeah. John's house.
John's house.
Yeah. Oh, I can't say because if I say something, then it gives it all away. Can't say. The one you loved it with the 2 clocks. And 5
Oh
o'clock. John's house.
yeah, that
There you
one.
go,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying at the beginning. I think that's actually probably one of my favourites. There was so much stuff in there.
There was a lot in there.
There was. Yeah.
Yeah, you get some good pictures in there, can you? But
Yeah.
you was going to say a bit. Oh, Wayne, it's more tall than big.
Yeah.
To be honest, we've got quite a big family, haven't we? So
Yeah, so I've got 2 children and
I've got 2
Chris has got
children.
2 children.
So at some point there is 4
4
children
children.
running around in this house. Yeah, tell me about it.
Poor neighbours.
I know.
We need a house like in the middle of a field.
An abandoned house. Look at Caernarfon Castle in Wales. Okay, I'll have a look at.
I know there is
at
some castles in Wales. I've seen people do them.
Yeah, what's the one
Would it gain a right? Because that bit's just.
Malta.
That was sad. Malta. That's the one that actually got taken down, I think. The game is on about.
What one?
The one where. The one with the big like RV caravan. And I said and I said to.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Right, so you can get that. So with that one, we did that video. It was completely overgrown. Everything. I mean, the entrance to the building was a big hole in the first floor where the window had been pulled out.
Yeah.
So the window had been pulled out. A member of family actually saw it, and they
got in touch with me. Yeah.
Reported it to YouTube to be taken down. But it's actually all been cut down now.
And it's actually up for auction.
Except for auction, that place. So yeah.
Yeah, and it looks a lot different. You know, there was like, well, we thought it was actually like a pond in the back garden, didn't we?
It's a swimming pool.
It was actually a swimming pool. We were like, wow. Yeah.
But if you got a VPN, you can get it in a different country. You just can't get it here, unfortunately. Yeah. It's just the way it goes. St. John's Knights.
Oh, Wayne used to explore back in the 90s.
Oh, did you?
How come you don't still do it, Wayne?
Where did you explore?
But I was getting all sorts of buildings. For raves.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I've seen some epic. Oh yeah. Unfortunately, we're not that exciting we don't go to raves.
So, right. No, we don't go to raves. We're boring. Well, Gaynor, do many people get in touch with you whose house you've explored?
Do you know what?
I've been in touch.
We've been to a couple of times. But it's annoying because they always get in touch with us, comment on our videos and that when we weren't the first ones there. So we've been like the fourth one. So, for instance, there was
A prime example is so if you look on our videos, it's the 1940s. The house that dates back to 1940s. And that one, we never gave that location out to anybody.
Don't give any locations out.
We
in all
don't.
honesty.
Very, very rare we'll give anything out, especially something like that. That place has been absolutely trashed.
Oh God, they've put like
they've graffitied it all.
They've graffitied it. They've trashed it all.
They've ruined it. I mean, and the problem, and we got a lot of jip really on Facebook saying it's because
our
of us
fault and everything. When we weren't even the first ones.
We weren't.
There.
Someone was there about a month and a half before us.
Yeah.
Another YouTuber who we won't say. So that person, you know, their video was up before us, but for some reason they've seen our video and they blame us for it. And it's like, well, we never gave it out.
Yeah, we kept it, you know, secret.
Wow, Daniel, you got 7 kids. Sorry, that one just.
How old are they, Daniel?
Yeah.
God, 7. I thought. Do you know what? I thought 4 was. You know, well, to be fair, our children are, so they're. How old are they? The oldest one is
8.
8, yeah, and then we've got 2 7-year-olds, and
a
then
5-year-old.
a 5-year-old.
Yeah, so.
Ignore them.
It's just. Yeah.
We do it. To be fair, I'm disabled now, but I watch Explores all the time. Oh, that's a shame. You know, to be fair, we watch. We tend to watch Explores.
Yeah, well,
not in the UK. We tend to watch some ghost ones. We like watching paranormal stuff. We just don't like doing that.
Yeah, I'm just not a big fan. Like,
yeah.
I did watch one UK's Explorer last bit. I watched a couple of them.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I watched a couple. I mean, I watched this guy called his name's like Shy. He's on YouTube. The guy is crazy.
Is that the one that jumps on the moving train?
Yeah, he jumps on moving trains. He like train surfs. He goes to like ghost towns in Italy and you know, and in Spain. I think is his recent one. I love the stuff he does. I'm like, I want to do that, but got too much responsibility back here.
Gaynor said it's sad when it's really sad because when you go there, even though it's not your house, you know, you don't own it, but you want to protect the location.
Mhm.
And you know, and you do you know, you don't give it out because if you give it out to one person, then that person can give it out to that person, and you know who they're giving it out to. You know, there's a couple of people that we speak to and that we trust 100%, and we know for a fact that if we gave them a location, then they would not give it out to anyone. So, you know, we have them couple of people, but it's only literally like 2 people that's, you know, that we trust.
Yeah, I mean, we don't trust a lot of people. Just don't want to get them ruined.
No, my oldest one is 7.
You got 7 kids?
So old
twins and triplets.
Twins and triplets?
Oh, I'm guessing.
Not necessarily. Could be a year difference.
No, I'm just.
There you go, enlighten us. So your oldest one is 7, and you've got 7 children. So is that like how many years is there between them? So to be fair, with my 2, there's 13 months difference between them. There was meant to be more, but my little boy was prem, so he was born at 32 weeks.
Definitely was. Ah, see.
Go to Coldridge. Oh, let's just come off Coldridge. To be fair, we have not explored in Devon.
No, we haven't.
No.
I have a couple of places down there, but it's quite far.
It is quite far. It would have to be like a little holiday.
We'd have to go away for a weekend down there.
Although if I went down there, I'd want to take the kids down there.
Yes.
And we can't explore with the kids. I just don't agree with that. I know some people do take their children exploring. I just don't feel like it's safe enough, and I don't want to risk them.
You see some people take the whole family and the dog, and you're like, you know, I don't understand how you can go explore.
Dog. That literally, I'm like, forget the family. I'm like the dog. Like they're gonna be standing on glass and that. Bless them.
Yeah, it's not nice.
Good. Hi, Aishan.
Let's have a
Good
look.
evening to you, and
Done.
thank you for your great explores. Thank you.
Thank you. Again, yeah, you're right. You know, it is sad when they get trashed, and hopefully,
Really sad.
hopefully, a lot of them won't anymore. But there's always going to be the idiots that do it. So, yes, Wayne, I do ignore them. I do ignore the people that give us a lot of abuse. Sort of come away from Facebook really.
Yeah, we
Stick
don't.
to YouTube. I
Oh,
enjoy YouTube.
we've got TikTok as well,
Oh yeah,
guys.
yeah, we
So
do TikTok.
we decided to do TikTok. Well, Chris did. He was like, "Yeah, we'll do TikTok." So I'm in charge of the TikTok. Have no idea what I'm doing. I just record a video, boom, bang, put it on, and that's it. Yeah, but they're
Got
just like they're little clips.
You've got 100,000
We have got
subscribers on there.
100,000 followers
More,
on
110,
there.
something like that.
110, yeah. Which I was like,
So she takes the
wow.
mickey and says I'm really slacking on YouTube. So
Oh, tiny
because
cheeky
I've got.
bugger.
So yeah, but
Have a look on there because it's just little clips of like the houses that we've been to. So it's probably actually you'll see houses on there before we actually upload them, maybe. So
yeah,
have
that's
a look.
true.
Yeah.
But yeah, the aim is to hit 5,000 subs by the end of this year.
It must be hard to get content with 4 kids. To be fair, it is
There are
hard.
other
So.
questions.
Is there other questions?
Yes, there is.
I am skipping. Sorry. Let
You
me
are
just answer this.
skipping.
I'll answer this question, then Chris will go back.
So-
it is hard because we both work as well, and it's kind of we get 2 days in a month,
2 days in a month
To
to go
ourselves,
exploring,
which
really.
is 2 Saturdays. Unless there's like a time when after what you finish work, and if I'm off, then I'll ask my mum if she can look after the kids, or they go to their dad's.
But other than that, yeah, it's
Right.
so Wayne's seen Shy. Yeah, that is right. That guy.
That's the one you was on. That's the one we were just talking about. Yeah.
Truth.
Amazing.
Honesty and truth. Go to Coldridge Church in Devon.
Yeah, that's what we said. Yeah.
This is the
Devon.
Explomo. Right, so Explomo. I have heard of Explomo. I sometimes talk to Adam Mark, and he told me about them. Because I told him about that shy guy. He said Shy. Can't say his name, don't know. The foreign geezer. But yeah, he did. He did tell me about that. Thank Aishan, yes. Oh, thank you. Good evening, Aishan.
I already said that.
Sorry. I'm just going through one by one. See, I was right. Daniel Ford, yes.
What?
He does have twins.
How many? Did you say you had 2 sets?
He did. He says, I've got 4 twins out of 7.
Oh
there
my
you go.
god. Wow.
I would have stopped at the first pair.
Oh god, can you imagine that you having twins?
Yeah, I told you it's got to be twins.
And then you having twins again. Well, it could be worse. It could be triplets. I bet that's actually really hard having
I can deal
twins.
with that. I can deal with that.
Oh god.
Something it makes me sad to see the houses left to rot and no one will ever return home. Yes, Samantha. Yeah, I know it is. It is bad. It's just a shame.
It is,
There's
it is
no
a
one
massive
left.
shame because you think I go in the house and I'm like I want to live here. You think no one. It's literally year by year, day by day. It's just rotting, falling down, and you think.
Yeah, there's a good example is there's a church that's quite known on the circuit, isn't there?
Hmm.
And the roof is actually collapsed in now.
It did, yeah. The roof literally just fell in. I think we haven't been there, but quite a lot of people had. It was quite cool. It's the I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's the yellow and purple church. That's the only way I can describe it. What it looks like inside. But yeah, apparently the roof literally just collapsed.
Yeah, it is.
It's crazy. Adam Mark is brilliant. Well funny.
Yeah, I do watch some of Adam's stuff.
Yeah, you do. You watch more than I do.
Yeah, I find it quite interesting because we sometimes do the same places and
Yeah, it's nice. It's good to see like with other explorers like how different like everyone does it, which is good because you don't all want to be the same, do you?
No. Well, we do different places, don't we?
Yeah,
quite a different.
We're totally in
array at the
different
moment.
directions of places. Hi guys, hope you didn't. Oh my god, it was. Do you know what? It rained all day, non-stop.
It did as well.
It did.
2 seconds, I need to quickly just check the
It didn't.
battery on that.
It literally didn't stop.
There's a
The
battery.
puddles and the
Oh
potholes
God,
were.
there's water playing in them.
I was pooing myself when he was driving. I was, oh my god!
Yes, aquaplaning all over the shop. I mean, down these country roads, because that's where you find these places.
Yeah.
Well, you do find a couple on busy roads.
Well, the
but
one we went to today was drive-by, wasn't it?
yeah, it was. I mean, I just saw all these barns that were there, and I saw these chimneys poking out the top, and I was like, right, let's get up there. I'm
Don't,
gonna
you
go and have a
know,
look.
done put the handbrake on, done a turn in the water splashing it. No, I'm joking. Tommy B, any recent explorers that went Pete Tong and why?
Trying to think. What was the latest? We haven't had any recent that I can think of.
No,
I mean,
we're quite cautious, to be fair.
and we're quite lucky.
Yeah, we are lucky as well.
We're quite lucky.
Some people do go in the houses and they're like so loud and they just don't care. Whereas with us, we'll like drive past it, have a look, drive back past it, have a look. Like we won't park outside locations. You never park outside locations because that is just don't do
I mean,
it.
you're just asking for trouble, aren't you?
Yeah.
We did get caught at Denby
Oh
Asylum.
yeah, Denby Asylum we got caught, yeah. He was really nice actually. Chris tried to run and I was like stuck in stinging nettles and them brambles had it stuck on my leg and it was bleeding and everything and I'm just like, and he just said, yeah, you take some pictures of the outside then you can go.
And he went off, didn't he?
Yeah, and I said to Chris, I was like, we have not come all this way to just take pictures of the outside. I was like, go, 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 quick. So we managed to get in through a window, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was good. I loved it anyway. Huge place.
It's nice to have different styles of airbags. Yeah, it is, Wayne. Yeah. It is nice to have different styles. You know, there's quite a lot of people who do airbags now.
A lot of channels, actually.
There is a lot of channels. Some do well, some don't do so well. I guess it depends different styles, depends what people like watching and I guess the people as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do with the photos you take, Meg? Do you know what? I just keep them on my phone. I used to upload them to Facebook, but we've kind of...
The airbag scene isn't very friendly.
It's not friendly, so people are very bitchy. To be fair, they're not that nice.
No, they're not.
Yeah, so
we tend to stay away from all of it now.
Yeah, I just keep them on my phone. I actually keep them on what is it?
I've got them on the laptop.
Yeah, you got them on the laptop. Google Photos. So I've got them all stored on there in like different folders and everything. So I just keep them, and then
that's it, really, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, put the odd one up here.
Well,
and
we've
there.
got Patreon now, so
yeah, do you put some stuff up on Patreon?
Yeah, we do put some on Patreon.
It's only just £1 a month that we do that for.
I've always said if any of you guys want to see some more photos or anything, then let us know. Give us your email or
send your emails. Although we're not on Facebook, we still have the Facebook page.
Yeah, we do. So find us on
messages.
Facebook or Instagram, and I'll happily send you some photos over and stuff like that because you can actually study them more than a video, I guess.
Daniel, you two work really hard on your YouTube channel. I try to. I mean,
you do the editing.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy doing the editing. I mean, I just enjoy doing the videos, and I enjoy taking pictures as well.
Yeah, you do, don't you?
I wish I could do it more. I mean, I'd love to do something like that full time, but I've got other commitments where we've got work and everything like that. So it does take over. Sometimes I do a video and I wish I put a bit more time and effort into the editing and had the time
to put it up, in all honesty. You would, but no, yeah, that is true.
But I try and do it as best I can. I mean, there's some new stuff I want to try out, which I'm going to incorporate. But I think on the laptop, I think I've got about 20 odd explores at the moment that haven't even uploaded. I mean, they just keep coming. So we do one, and that sort of trumps one that I did 4 weeks.
We have got quite a few.
Yeah, I've got quite a lot.
Just finding the time, obviously, to
Find the
edit
time to
them.
get them up.
Yeah.
Which does take some time.
Fran Webb, love your explores and the details you find out about the people that once lived there. Oh, thank you. I've always said that I would rather... So everything that I find out is literally 100% true. I'd rather give you guys no history than just tell you lies. Because what's the point? Just to, you know, I know a lot of people will say, oh yeah, abandoned for 100 years, you know, and give a story that's not even true.
Yeah, we've watched actually a few explorers, and then there's this story, and it's like
that
ain't even right. Well,
yeah,
we've done it.
We've done it, and I've actually spent hours
researching.
And it's, you know, but that's what people want to do, then that's fine. That's up to them. But just, you know, hours are.
I guess they do it just to create a bit
of a sob story
of an interest to people watch the videos.
People will believe it because they don't know the.
Yeah, no one knows.
But no, everything that we do, you know, that I say on the videos or if it's in the description, it is true, and yeah. Yeah,
100%. I mean, you do all the research, didn't you? So.
Lost Adventures. Right, who is Lost Adventures? I reckon. Because you said earlier, didn't you?
Yeah, Lost Adventures. They came up on. Who
the
live
your
stream.
Lost Adventures?
You think it was Alex, don't you?
I do think it was. No, that's Lost Soul.
That's Lost Soul Exploring. Lost Adventures, I'm pretty sure I messaged them on Facebook, and I'm pretty sure that I wanted to trade for a castle that he did.
Ah.
Mhm.
There you go. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure that's what I got in my head.
So Fran said the details make the videos more interesting, knowing a bit about the people. Yeah, I agree. I'll go to a house and I need to find out what happened. Like, why have they left this house? Like, do you know what the strange thing is? The majority of the time, there are still some sort of family down the line that's actually left.
Yeah, but they live the other side of the country.
Well, not even that. They don't care, and it's amazing because. If that was my family, even if it was like my great grandmother or someone, you know, the history that is actually in them places, like photographs and, you know, just little bits and bobs that you find, and they just don't care. And it does actually amaze me how they don't care. But I guess if they did care, then we wouldn't be exploring them, in a way.
Well, yeah, they wouldn't be left. So, it kind of. What shocks me a bit is when we first started, we went into like all these places that were sort of like today. They had the odd little bit in, you know, bits and bobs.
To be fair, they were empty shell.
I never dreamed that you could find places where they are fully stocked with everyone's possessions and still left there in the exact same place.
Yeah.
I never dreamed that could happen, and it's only when you start looking about and that you realise it happens a lot.
Yeah, you drive into somewhere, you know, shopping centre that you've been like so many times, but then you realise actually there's an abandoned house there. I've never noticed that before. Like, we started doing it, then you notice it after, and there is a lot of places out there. You'd actually be amazed.
Oh, there's tons of them. I mean, Franz says that I couldn't leave all the history, the rot. It's such a shame.
It is a shame. It is.
Can't take it though. It's not.
Yeah, the thing is, there's so much stuff in it, like the photos, and you think, I just want to take them just to keep them safe, but it's still classed as stealing, and it is against the law, and so it has to be left.
If the police ever came,
Daniel is a police officer.
Oh yeah, so he is a police officer. Okay.
He is.
So Daniel knows. If the police officer came and said, "Had you broken into there?" and we'd said no. If we had proof on a video or something that there was access, then that's fair enough. but then he might ask to search our bag, and
And
if
if we
we've
had
got stuff
something-
in there, then we get done for theft.
Well, yeah, it is theft.
I don't think you can get done for civil trespassing. They can just ask you to leave.
You can only get done if the actual owners take it out themselves and do it all
But
that
the owners
way.
are dead because.
Well, yeah. But they asked what kind of work we do. So I actually work in a charity shop. So I work in cancer research, which is, I love it there. I started volunteering there a few years ago and then got offered a job there. So it's good work. It's fun. It's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you've recently changed.
Yeah,
jobs,
recently
haven't
changed
you?
job. I'm a fibre planner. So
Fibre planner.
I go into multiple dwelling units and plan all the fibre routes to be installed for Openreach. So do a lot of work down London at the moment. I'm
Yes.
down in South London a lot. Going around all the council buildings, all the flats, all the old people's homes, and basically designing the fibre that's going to be put into the buildings for them. It's alright, I enjoy it. Can't complain. Long hours though, keeps me away from exploring and editing, which is a bit of a shame.
Yeah.
I mean, it keeps me away from my other hobby, which is doing strongman. So, at the moment,
Can you tell that I do it too?
yes, you can tell.
I tell you what, I couldn't lift. He goes to the gym and that. He goes to this gym that's quite near us, and there's like cars and that, and like he's like, is it dead? No, you don't deadlift. Did you deadlift a car? Okay, so you I'm useless. So you deadlift a car, and I'm thinking, oh my god, I couldn't even push a car, let alone deadlift it. It's quite amazing actually.
So, Tommy Beeper, I agree. There's so much bitching with lots of explorers. I don't get why. Probably jealousy. Possibly, I think a lot of people on this in this YouTube game very, very competitive.
They are.
They're
And
so competitive, and they want to get ahead. And I don't think they realise that if you just changed maybe the way you did the videos, you'd probably get the views that you want. Yeah, I mean, so people think having the best ever time capsule going is going to get them more views, but it don't work. It don't work that way.
It doesn't always work that way.
I mean, you could have the best video going, but if you don't present the video how people want to see it, then they're never going to, no one's going to watch. So I think a lot of bitchiness comes from that.
Everyone wants the best places, and when you don't,
And they want them first.
yeah, they want. Yeah, there's this whole thing that they've got to get there first, and if you're not first, then you're part of the tour bus, which is
Oh yeah, everyone's
part of the tour bus. If you're there second, you're part of the tour bus, and you kind of just think, like, hang on, guys, this is a hobby. For us, it's a hobby. It's something that we both enjoy doing together, and you think, why have you got to be so nasty about, things and everything? Why can't we all just get on, be happy, be nice, and just do it, But no,
Absolutely.
not like that, is it, unfortunately?
Gainer.
Fan, what one are you on? I'm on. So Gainer didn't till. Oh, so she didn't understand. Yeah.
She didn't know that there were so many abandoned places.
Yeah. I was going to ask you, Gainer, what actually got you into watching like explores, like abandoned, places, explores and that? So Fran said, would hate to think all my stuff would be discarded. Like, I get that you have to leave them, but it's a shame. The families should be ashamed. They are. I've actually, like, when I found like the ones who have like some, families, I think to myself, should I try and find them? Should I message them? But then I kind of think, what's the point? Because they obviously don't care. Otherwise, they would have cared a long time ago and done something about it before it started rotting and falling down, and and there's mould and stuff in there. They would have done that ages ago. So it is a shame. I would literally hate for like my grandparents' house to just be like, sat there left rotted. Oh my god, I couldn't think of anything worse. No. I would, you wouldn't do it.
I think Gaynor said it all in there. Unfortunately, Fran, some families don't give a toss. Woohoo.
Spot on.
Yes.
Woohoo.
Majority of us have care families. Would love to be able to do what you do. Yeah, it is. Fran, you can always.
I'm nosy.
You can always go out. Yeah, she is nosy. She's the nosy one. I mean, oh yeah, I'm not that nosy, am I?
No.
I'm
always wanting to know why. Like, not even with exploring with anything. I'm like,
yeah.
with like the neighbours. I'm like, why?
I know, like,
Go and ask them. Did you ask them why?
Yeah, I know. You are. You're a blinking nightmare.
Oh.
Are you two thinking of doing any explorations in Manchester? If so, when? We're sticking quite local at the moment, to be honest. I mean,
yeah.
So, summertime, obviously we've got a bit more daylight. You got till like 8, 9, 10 o'clock till it gets dark. Happy to go further afield, or we've got to stay away. When it gets to this sort of time, when winter starts drawing in, we're gonna try and stick a bit closer to home, searching around there, simply because, like I said, we get 2 days a month that we're able to do this now properly.
Mm-hmm.
So
we used to go to Wales a lot, and it'd be a case of, with no joke, obviously, because it's about a 4 hours drive for us. That's just to get into Wales.
Oh
and then
God, we went right on the west coast one day.
Yeah, then you've got all the the little bits in between, and they're all country roads and everything. So it takes ages to get there because they say it's 60, but there's no way you'd want to do 60 on them roads. And we'd get in at like 1 a.m, and then it would be a case of the next day we'd be exhausted, and then we'd have the kids, and then it would be like getting everything ready for school for them, and and then it's like work the next day, and it's like, oh.
Gotta have a balance, and I mean,
yeah.
Look, I want to do up north again, because we'll stay away for a weekend and do, won't we? I think.
Yeah.
Yes, some families just disown family members.
Stumbled across the channel.
Oh, AWE.
Abandoned World Explorer.
Yes.
I don't know if you've watched him. I haven't.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of his stuff. I mean, I've again spoken to him as well.
Yeah, didn't he message us and ask us for location?
Yeah.
But unfortunately, because we don't give them out. Yeah.
So I say don't talk to people. I mean, I do, but I mean, I tend to talk to other YouTubers.
Yeah, well,
people who do YouTube. I mean, as well, and I kind of, try and pick some stuff up as well.
Yeah.
From others. So look.
Some families just disown family members and try to forget they exist. Yeah, that is true. Sad though. Oh God, I love my family. I'm like a proper family person. I couldn't, imagine like disowning like my family, and no, it wouldn't happen with me.
So Daniel, I've got a 12-hour shift tomorrow, so I have to go. Well, so I'll see you later, Daniel. Thank you.
Thank you for coming on, Daniel, and
I hope your twins are all right. Hope you get twins.
Twinny twin. What is it? Duo twin.
I hope your pair of twins are all right, and
but then that would just
the
be
kids
one
give you
twin.
some respite.
Oh God, yeah.
Fran, I live in London and wouldn't know where to start.
Oh
there's loads in London.
There is, isn't there?
There is a lot in London.
It's hard to find in London. So we map search. So literally, it's easy to find like old abandoned farms and that, because they're just in the middle of nowhere. But when you're looking through like a row of houses, I know how busy London is because I used to live down there. When you're searching through like rows of houses, it's hard, and you've got to kind of go for the overgrownness. So you've got to look for the front of the house if it's like all overgrown with trees and the garden, compared to the one next to it.
It's access as well. Like I drive through London and see quite a few places, but they're in the middle of like a busy street. And
they
stuff
are.
like
So
that.
you got to, with access and that. So technically, it's always good if someone's been before us, because they're the ones that opened it up. Obviously, I know there's a lot of explorers who break in. I know the ones who do. That's up to them. If they want to break in and get caught, then that's absolutely fine. But that's not something we do. And there's been quite a few places that we've gone to, and they look amazing. They're like time capsules, stuff full inside, but there's no way in. you know, and it is gutting, but you just walk away
You just
from
have
it.
to walk
It
away.
is what it is, and I'd rather
Are you in a
not
canary?
explore it than get arrested for breaking in. No.
Yeah.
I'm hungry. I'm going to get a biscuit.
Go get a biscuit. Getting a session in Canary Wharf. Yeah, I drive through Canary Wharf pretty much every day for work. I mean, so I go down underneath the tunnel down to the south side of London. I mean, once you hit the south side of London, there's quite a few places. You want to look around. You want to go down like Kent Way. There's a lot down Kent. There.
Good night,
Catch you in front.
Gainer.
Night, Gainer. Hope you have a good night's kip, and hopefully
Sleep
catch you on
tight.
the next one. Hopefully we'll be able to do this maybe like
Yeah,
every two or
do
3
you know
weeks.
what? We wanted to do it like.
Oh, the battery's nearly going to die on this anyway.
What was that? Yeah, we wanted to do it a couple of weeks ago. Well, say a couple of months ago. However, we just didn't get around to doing it. It's one of those things that you just think you're going to do it, and then you just don't get around to doing it. I'm sure
No.
you all, you know, have that.
But to be honest, I didn't even think we had like that much of a subscriber base to do it with. But
No, but it's been, yeah.
I know a lot of people don't do like the old lives, do they?
People don't want to watch us. We'll watch people talking.
No. Yeah, that's it. Blackwall Tunnel.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's the one I go underneath.
Is that?
Yeah. But guys, if the battery is going to die on the kit.
It is. We just answered this question.
Yeah.
Have you ever visited old schools?
Yes.
We did actually go to a school.
I got stuck between the fencing trying
So-
to get out.
I tell him. Obviously, I'm a lot skinnier.
So let's just elaborate. This old school is attached to a new school.
Yeah.
So half of the school is like derelict, abandoned, never going to be used, proper like 1950s kind of school, and then behind it is this brand new school that's been built. So everyone's moved out of the old one, gone into the new one.
Yeah.
And there were these people walking around the school. So we were going to go.
We were going to climb.
We were going to climb up because we found an open window.
And then all of a sudden we saw like on like the top there in the window we saw like this man with like a high vis vest on and another one in a suit, and they were just like they stood there staring at us, and we were like, uh-oh. And then one of them kind of like walked around, and we were like, let's go. And then the fence that we actually got in, it was like there was like a gap. And I always say to Chris, you can fit through there, just breathe in, suck it in, suck it out.
Just breathe it in, right? How do you breathe in your chest and shoulders? And it just doesn't happen. I mean, that hurt getting through there. I mean, I think I bruised.
told you to take your coat off as well, which helped.
Yeah, it did help, but I mean, I think I bruised all my chest and that.
Yeah, you did. I remember
yeah,
you
that
did.
really did hurt getting out of there. But it's
What
why
do
it
you
is.
do for a living? So, I work at Cancer Research charity shop, and Christopher is a fibre planner.
Yes, for MD buildings for open reach.
There you go.
Yes. Have you ever visited? Oh yeah, like I said, the battery is going to die.
It is.
So
And we haven't had dinner.
we haven't had dinner yet. I need
So
to
I'm
do
saying
dinner.
I'm hungry and I'm eating like a biscuit.
I know. I need to do dinner. So really appreciate everybody who's come on. You know, thank you for the question.
It's been nice talking to you as well.
Yeah.
'Cause I know we talked to you on our premieres and that.
You know, it's hard typing though.
It's hard.
easier just to like speak
Talk
to
to you.
people. I mean, maybe we'll do one in like 2 or 3 weeks' time, and we'll do like a sort of theme to it. So we'll talk about
Theme.
you know,
You're gonna dress up.
no,
Oh.
talk about something to do with exploring. Maybe a couple of places that we've explored that maybe we can talk about and go a little bit more into detail about, possibly. But
Yes, that'd be good actually.
if you do like our content,
Make
Thank
sure
you.
you subscribe.
Feel
hit the thingy
subscribing.
button, And do-do-do, and
Yeah.
do-do-do.
do that. But no, you know, let people know about us. You know, with these goons. They're just like going around taking videos
my
and
mother,
pictures. Weirdos.
She thinks it's weird. She goes, "Are you going on a weirdo walk today?" Yes, mother. Going on a weirdo
walk.
Yeah, she calls it a weirdo walk. You know, but then I show her the pictures and that, and she's like, wow, and she is actually like fascinated. But I just think she thinks it's a bit like creepy and a bit weird going in like a house.
I think she does, yeah.
Yeah, but she likes the history.
Smash that thumbs up.
Thanks for doing a live, it's really helpful. Oh, thank you, Robert.
Yeah, thanks for watching, Rob.
Thanks for watching.
Like I said, sort of do a different theme next time. I think come up with, instead of Q&A, we'll do a...
Q to the A to the A to the Izzy.
Yes. Something a bit
Night,
more
Meg
planned.
and Chris. Have a great Sunday. Can't wait for the next video.
Thank you, Fran. I'll make sure there's definitely going to be going one up next week.
Yeah.
I already know what one I'm going to do.
Even I don't know.
Even she don't know, but I know.
He tells me like...
I know.
He asked me, what video should I do next? And I'm like,
it's a place I'm calling... I'm going to call it Crumbling Cottage. That might not be the title of it, but it is a crumbling cottage.
High abandon... I can't say that word.
Abandoned prophecy.
Prophecy.
Hello.
Do you know what? There's like quite a few people that are like commenting on here like abandoned, and you don't actually like realise there are quite a lot of people, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm actually like curious now, like what kind of things they do. So we might have to have a little look. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Definitely right. But we are gonna go now. Thank you so much again. This is a first for us, so. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We did. Speaking to all you guys.
Yeah, I loved it.
It's a shame they can't like talk. That'd be quite cool, wouldn't it? If, like they could talk and ask questions.
No.
Yeah. But if you haven't already, I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna do Christmas bit, guys. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. Hit a like, give us a like. Leave us a comment.
Drop us a comment.
Drop us a comment. Because it's stunning.
But the main thing...
A new subscriber to you guys, because you do places no one else has done, so it's good. Aww. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, so thank you for your support, guys. We really appreciate it. And yeah, thank you.
I know. And we'll say the most important thing. Are you happy?
I'm happy.